Hello, everyone, and good morning. Welcome to a Nations Cup group stage game. Team USA against Team Spain, one of the headliners of the group stage, if I do say so myself. Michael Stryker and Ryan Pindelik, two of the best in the world, and certainly two of America's best, are along for the ride. Michael, how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great and happy to be here. And Ryan joining as well. Ryan, I know you've got an awesome life with lots of plans on your social calendar. I'm so glad you could make time for this game.
Hey Justin. Yeah, I think that mostly what happens is I make plans very last minute, and so it's hard to commit in advance.
I get that. I get that. Okay, well, we the Team Spain is online, and so I think we're going to just go ahead and get started. We've got a 90-minute game. We are the USA today, and I'm going to go ahead and send the invite, and we will get underway when they accept. And for those of you watching, we do have another game tomorrow. Tomorrow at noon Eastern time, we will be taking on Team Poland. That's our final game in group play. Obviously, Team Poland has, I don't know of any big important players for Team Poland, but I think that'll be a good game. Ryan and Michael will be at the controls for that one, and I believe Craig will be streaming that one on his channel. So hope you'll join over there. I am not gonna make that one. I am enjoying the first football Sunday of the NFL season, but I definitely look forward to that one. So just waiting for these guys to accept, and we will get underway. Ryan, you are tracking the cards. Michael, I know you do a card tracking thing too, right? So you can just double check us.
Yeah, I'll track as well.
Excellent. Okay. All right. Ryan has it up on the screen as well. If you want to take a look
Yep.
there. And here we go.
All right.
This is pretty good.
Not bad hand.
Yeah. All right. I'm sorry. I'm just going to move these in order of ops. That's all. Okay. So I think with Europe scoring in hand, this is probably Marshall over here, right?
I like Marshall.
I think so. I guess the alternative is Purge, but
Yeah,
I think it's probably Marshall.
Yeah. I do want to go standard Marshall setup since we don't also have socialist governments. You want to do this?
I like 3-3-2 maybe.
Okay.
It doesn't tell them as much. We don't have Suez de Gaulle, so you're kind of screwed if they've got socialist either way. I think.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
It just looks, it doesn't tip it as well
Yeah.
much.
That's fine with me. Ryan, you okay with that?
Uh, yeah, I guess this is fine.
All right. So if they have sock govs, then they will probably take Italy, and we can coup it with our four up if we want to. Um, we're okay? Well, we're okay taking that risk.
I'm okay either way. But
Okay. Ryan, what do you like better?
I think I slightly prefer the standard Marshall setup, but I don't care that much. I'm happy with this one. I can see the benefits of it.
All right. That's fine. We can go with this one. We were talking about it a lot, and maybe they'll think we're headlining defectors.
What's wrong with our basketball team?
Oh, you didn't see the Team USA lost in basketball to Team Germany yesterday.
Uh,
Like Germany, they were not even one of the favorites. Like they were one of the teams we were happy to play, hoping to play in the medal round, and they beat us. 113 to 111 was the final.
uh,
oh, that's unfortunate.
All right. Well, I love that they're thinking because this would be if they had sock govs, this would be a no-brainer sock govs. Okay. All
All
right.
right.
So we're 1, 2, 3. We should have talked about this before. All three meds in UK. You want to go all three meds or two of the meds in Canada?
two of the Meds in Canada.
Okay. Portugal and
Turkey.
Turkey?
Yeah,
Or you want to
let's
go
do
Greece
those
and
two.
Turkey since they don't have access to Portugal?
No, I prefer Turkey.
Okay. Sorry, yes. Turkey and Greece? Or is Portugal?
No, no, I prefer Spain.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I agree with Spain.
Okay. That's fine. We'll do that. Okay. So we're going to be getting our Europe Dom off. I assume they will do. They might spread, or they might try the Iran coup. We will see.
Just thinking about this hand, ideally we could hold purge. I mean, it's not bad if we need to use a 4-op. We want to get the Nazis off as soon as possible. We
Oh.
probably want to get Warsaw off.
Yeah. Now.
Warsaw is not a rush because we headlined Marshall, unless you're
Yeah.
thinking
Oh,
of
that's
like.
right. You're right. You're
So I
right.
think
Good
we
point.
should probably hold Warsaw to AR6 for blockade. Would be my.
Yeah, that'll be our blockade. You're right.
Okay. So they missed on the coup. Do you want?
I think I'd rather get out of Iran before we go to space, but
Yeah, my inclination would be this. What do you guys think? I like 2 Pakistan, 1 Malaysia here.
I like it.
You guys?
yeah, it's the standard route, but it's standard for a reason.
Okay. Clearly not eventing Duck or NORAD here. And we'll see what they. My guess is they'll spread to Libya and take a Middle East Dom, but we'll see. And if they do that, we can. I think we probably want to go space. If they don't do that, we can consider a coup. Okay, this is probably Libya, right? No, South Korea.
Yeah, it's
Okay. Well, they could have cooed Pakistan there. I want to get into India, but I think going to space here is pretty good, isn't it?
You could.
Or do you want to try an Egypt coup?
Yeah, I think that's the alternative.
Yeah. An Egypt coup is, it is pretty nice if we can get at least a 3.
Let's think it. We coup Egypt. Maybe they coup back Iran. Then take
we're
Ireland and
kind of locked
Lebanon.
in while if they have decall or destall. Maybe it's okay, but
I mean, I'm fine with Nazis now.
Yeah, I like the coup, but I like getting Nazis off because we have 2 obligations here, but we also have 3 nice cards to play.
it's true.
I don't know. You guys want to try the coup here and see if they have decall?
I guess I'm going Nazis these days.
All right.
I don't know.
All right, I'm fine with Nazis.
Yeah, let's do Nazis. Let's get the obligation.
I
They'll
think
probably
they're probably
spread to
just going to
Libya.
take South Korea or take
Yeah.
Libya.
Yeah, this is fine. And then we can score Europe or coup next round. We get that obligation out. That also frees up C5. How important is it to get? How excited are you guys about? Nobody's excited about getting 1 more into Italy to protect against SOCGovs, which they didn't have now, but they could get next turn.
I would like to if we have the time for it.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
yeah,
we'll see.
Europe's going to be scored, so it's not as pressing. And especially if they've got a place that we can coup next turn, even if they played it, I think they might be reluctant to give up the coup because you're going to give up maybe 4 VPs on the mill ops just by playing SOCG and taking Italy.
Yeah.
And Europe's already scored. So I mean, yeah, it's great to put another one in there eventually, but I'm just not sure it's a priority.
Yeah, I agree. It's not our first priority. What I'm hoping is they'll just take South Korea. We can get a coup off.
We scared them into not headlining Suez.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't headline that. Okay, all right. Well, I think if they had Middle East, they would have done that first before South Korea. But do you want to take our coup in Libya now, or do you want to score Europe and say if you have Middle East, you have it?
I think I'd prefer to take the coup. That's my first.
Okay,
I'm fine with the coup. Yeah.
We need to get the mill ups at some point anyway. Maybe we get a good roll. Maybe they've got Mideast.
Yeah. Okay. All right. You want to take this coup in Libya now?
Yeah, 3 up, definitely not a 4 up.
Yeah, 3 op coup.
Yeah, I like
Let's do it. Okay.
Okay. Well,
All right. Well, that's
it's better than their roll.
yeah. Okay. Now we will see if they have decall. And we're gonna hope they don't because I think we gotta score Europe here pretty soon.
I mean, if they have decall, we got to take Thailand first.
Yes. Oh, of course. Absolutely. There's no doubt about that.
So in a nice world, we have what, 5 ops left, and we hold purge.
Yeah. Ideally, they don't have decall. They just do something they don't have to respond to. We score Europe, and then we have 5 ops to play with, which would be take.
Yeah, and it's probably going to be Europe, then Cambridge, then Warsaw.
Yeah, and then so I think we need 3 in Thailand. Assuming they don't have decall here, maybe even yeah. We need at least 3 in Thailand, and then we need to get 1 into India, and then 1 maybe Lebanon, maybe Italy if we can swing it, maybe Laos.
If they coup here, do we take Lebanon or do we score Europe first?
I think Europe. I think I like taking Lebanon if they coup here, but well,
If they take us out of Iran and we
Yeah.
don't have presence, I think we got to
Exactly,
take Lebanon.
yeah.
yes, for sure. Okay, they have it.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, yeah, now it's purge into Thailand, I guess.
Oh, 3 Southeast Asia. Okay. All right. So they're okay. So we got to just put all 4 into Thailand, right?
Yeah, then what are we going to
Yeah.
do? I don't like the next. They're going to coup Iran next.
They're gonna coup, and then we got to take Lebanon and score Europe last, which sucks. But
Yeah,
And
but
risk blockade.
You can't. Yeah,
We can't take Lebanon with Cambridge.
no.
right.
I might even give up Lebanon. I don't know.
Yeah, we are risking blockade, but
We got to do this now, right?
yeah, I think this is
Yeah,
our
go ahead. Let's
Yeah.
go ahead and do purge now. That's fine.
This is what we have to do. Okay. So we got Thailand. They now will have to coup.
Risking blockade with Europe in hand is very painful. But
Yes, it is.
Ugh, that would be disaster.
I'm
wouldn't it?
hoping that since they had decall that they won't event blockade turn 1. They also
I wonder if we could have put 1 in Lebanon here and just took in Thailand with 3.
Oh man, but if they flip
Are they
over
really going to
China
flip it
card-
back and give us an Angola coup?
Oh yeah, that's
Maybe they
true.
would've.
I mean, that would give them Asia Dom as the issue.
That's fair. Yeah, maybe they would have. It is kind of important.
Okay, just a 1-op coup. All right, let's
1-op
low
coup
roll,
in
please.
Panama.
Ugh, just barely good enough. All right, decision time, guys. I think we got to take that back. I think we risk blockade, don't we?
I don't like it, but
I think
presenceless Dom is.
yeah. I think we got to do this, right?
I think you got to do that.
I think so.
Yep. I don't like it. If they have it, and we're gonna be sad.
I feel they have Middle East scoring. I don't know. Maybe not, but why not coup Panama there with Romanian?
Well, they also headline Nasser instead of
Yeah.
Suez.
They
I mean, is that
headline-
really?
yeah.
Did we really bluff them, or maybe they've got Mideast?
Yeah, they headlined Nasser, but they also on AR1 went to South Korea, not Libya. Which I think if they
That's
had
true.
Middle East, they would have gone Libya.
And if you had Middle East, wouldn't you Suez and then coup Iran and try to get the presence list? Versus
Yeah.
Nasser is more of like a defensive thing.
Yes, yeah, that's true. I think Suez would have been really annoying headline. Well, less annoying because they rolled a 1 on the coup.
Yeah, but they didn't know that when they were choosing it.
Yes.
I would just cross our fingers, no blockade. If no blockade, we're all set.
Yeah.
The challenge
Blockade seems like it seems really weird. I think taking Libya and Zaire is much better than playing blockade here.
I blockade on turn one a lot because everybody thinks it's not going to happen.
Yeah, no, that's definitely true. Catch people with their pants down.
I mean, even like 2 Yugoslavia here and then placing into Greece is annoying, but that seems less likely.
Yep,
I don't think they'll do that.
Yeah, that seems unlikely, but because unless we have the scoring like that, we stop that with one op.
Yeah, that's a good point. We haven't. I don't think we've signaled we have the scoring. So
No, we definitely have not signaled that. Really surprised they didn't headline Suez against that 3-3-2. But yeah, Michael, maybe you were right, Michael, that they well, you both were saying it, that we scared them a little bit, thinking maybe we had defectors, where if we'd gone 3-2-3, they headlined Suez, which makes life much tougher for us.
I never really quite know what to make of that setup when I go against it. Like different people use it very differently.
Yeah, that is true. Blockade event just isn't really good for them here. They're going to want to take Zaire and they're going to want to take Libya.
They're thinking for
yeah,
quite
but
a
if
while.
they've got blockade and they got one op,
yeah,
maybe they've got 5-year plans, so they want to hold that. And,
yeah, that could be.
They're thinking, hey, we gotta either event it now or we're gonna have to use it for one op.
Yeah, they also want to take South Korea, I think.
Yeah, they could be dominated in Asia if they're not careful.
Yep.
I mean, they could easily think we've got 2 ops to take India.
Yes.
I mean, we have a good chance of dominating Asia if we take India and Japan.
Even if we just
Japan,
take
just
India,
and then some.
we can beat.
Some
We should be
non-battleground.
okay. All right. Well, here's the moment of truth, guys. 5-year plan.
Let's see if it dumps blockade. That'd be great.
Yeah, that's a good play. But okay. 5-year plan, Middle East. Okay, they did have it.
East.
You guys were right.
Well, they always had the option of not scoring it.
Yeah.
Okay, here is some garbage, but we do get a 4-op. U.S. Japan is a potential headline here, it doesn't. It's not. It does not give us Dom, so never mind. Blockade.
We've got nothing to dump with blockade.
Yeah, we could dump a blue card to blockade.
I don't know if we have enough ops for that. What if we just hold blockade and one of the red 2 ops to the end and hope we get containment? And if not, just hold blockade.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you don't, you just play the red 2 op.
Yeah.
I mean, I think.
Okay, so
I think Ryan, you like playing Fidel.
With CIA unseen, I would love to play Fidel. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I like to space.
I guess they're already in Angola, so maybe I care less about playing Fidel. Yeah, maybe space it.
So, guys, is it independent Reds with Truman around? If we're not headlining U.S. Japan, U.S. Japan's not great because it doesn't give us
independent Reds isn't bad. Yeah.
Michael, what
else would it be?
It's blockade dumping a blue card. It's blockade dumping a blue card, which I think we hate. It's Japan, which is good. It doesn't get us Dom, but
it's not blockade. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Not blockade.
It's Japan or it's independent Reds. Truman is around, so we could go independent Reds or we could go U.S. Japan. What do you guys? We're probably giving Korean War here, so maybe Japan is better. I don't know. What do you guys like?
I feel like Japan. We're getting 3 for 4. I feel like independent Reds we're getting basically 0 for 2.
Yeah.
So I kind of feel like Japan is a bit better.
Okay. All right. I'm fine with that.
Yeah. I don't know if independent Reds is 0, but I agree it's not worth as much as Japan. And given that that's the unscored region, it puts us in a position to fight for Dom. I don't mind Japan.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do Japan. I mean, independent Reds. The theory obviously is they have Truman. They have to give it. They lose their access to Italy. But I think if they do have to give Truman, they would just put one in Greece or something like that. So this is fine, even though it doesn't give us Dom.
It does make our hand a little bit weak.
Yeah, yeah, are we have some problems here. So I think we're going to give Korean. Now that we're doing Japan, I think we're giving Korean War. Unless now, of course, they might have CIA and give it to us. In which case, maybe we don't want to give the wars, and we want to try and space both. But then we're giving Fidel. Ugh.
The problem is that D-Stall, De Gaulle, it's a bunch of nasty stuff. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, we can still do Ryan's plan of holding Korean War until AR6.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you rather hold
And
And
AI
then if they
war?
get containment, you can dump it with blockade.
Yeah, I
So
agree with that.
I think AI war is playable.
I'd rather hold AI war and get Korean War out because it's gone forever. Because they both succeed on a 5.
Yeah, maybe that's right.
That seems okay. Yeah.
And I do like having the one in South Korea. You know, it gives you a chance to break North Korea, gives you a chance to break South Korea.
Yes,
I
losing
mean, if
either
we
war
won
would
the
be
war,
annoying.
you could even maybe break South Korea.
Yeah.
I guess, no, we wouldn't be winning the war. Yeah, they play containment, we're discarding with blockade. If they don't play containment, we're playing the war. One of the two wars.
Yep. Hey, we got a VP, guys.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, that headline signals maybe they were worried about getting domed. I was going to say they probably don't have De Gaulle, but maybe they're Warsakovs. But
Yeah.
Sakovs,
They don't
the
have
Italy
IP
flip is really
war.
expensive here.
Yeah, that suggests maybe they have CIA. I mean, if they have CIA, we might see it here. That suggests maybe they have CIA because if they gave CIA here, they're definitely getting dominated.
Do you think they had CIA into Zaire before giving it?
That's what I would do. Okay, Vietnam. No, they don't have CIA.
Vietnam, good. Panama.
Okay, empty this out. All right.
That's enough.
Okay. Well, now it's so Cambridge 5 is free. So India important, Algeria important. They probably would not destall into Algeria. You want to take India here? Do you want to? What do you guys like?
I don't think we get anything from breaking Egypt. Like we delay D-stall 1 turn, but I don't think that actually buys us anything. Right?
Yeah, it would buy something if we like break Egypt and then Colombia or something, but
yeah, but we can't do that.
We definitely can't do that. You guys
Seems like India may be necessary for a long-term Asia domination.
Yeah, I think so
yeah.
too. And we just hope we don't lose the IP war.
I kind of would like to get into Iraq.
I would like that too. We could use our only 3 and go 2 here, 1 here. But I think I'd rather use a 2.
Either Cambridge or Independent Reds, or into India.
Yeah.
What are we saving a 3 for?
I guess we potentially if they go 1 Mexico with D-stall, we could use it with 3 to take Mexico. If they jam something, we can use a 3. But this is fine too. This is fine too.
That's a good point.
I guess they're not jamming anything with everything scored. We can just do this. This is fine. You want
to do this? This is fine.
All right, let's do this. We're gonna hope they don't have IP war.
I mean, this isn't like meaningfully worse. They could have just done it on Pakistan anyway.
Yeah.
India's a little better, but
I mean, I suppose they could. Well, there goes D-stall.
Okay. Well, Independent Reds might have been annoying for them, but now they don't have access to Italy.
It's true.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's a nice D-stall for them.
Do we realign? I don't know if we realign.
All right, Michael.
I like the realign.
You like the realigns, right?
I like the realign.
Okay.
They go aggressive D style. I mean,
What is our
unfortunately, we don't have a
minus
4-op.
one? Minus one with the 2-op realign. We have a 47% chance of getting them out of country.
I'm fine taking a shot at Venezuela.
47% chance is a pretty high percent chance, given what else we could do with our ops, which is not much.
Yeah, all we're going to do is we want to take Mexico, we want to take Algeria, and there's really not much else for us to do. Maybe take some of the Asian,
Yeah.
I don't know, Malaysia, Afghanistan, who knows? Maybe overprotect Italy. But we've got, let's think, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got what, 6 ops. We're going to space Fidel.
We might be able to
So
space
maybe
Fidel
7
and the
if you
other
play
war.
blockade. Maybe 8 ops. I mean, I think we can afford to here.
All right.
There's not like other great things for us to do.
That's fine. I mean, we're not going to event
Yep.
independent reds. You want to just take independent reds for a two-op shot at Venezuela?
I say go for it.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's do it. Okay. Well, that worked out well. Chile? Panama better?
Maybe Angola.
Okay.
I think I prefer Angola over Chile.
All right. With decal gone, sure. All right, Angola. We're gonna do Angola. Okay.
Sure. Either that or Chile is fine. It didn't matter. Okay. Well, we wanted out of that.
All right. That's
Yeah,
fine.
that was worth two ops right there.
Yeah, for sure.
So we have one more free 2-op.
Yeah, so we should space Fidel. I do think we should get a 4th in Italy with Sock Gubs.
We don't need to if they don't
Yeah,
get
but
adjacency, right?
If they don't have access.
Oh, right. That's true. Good point.
And we're not giving.
I might have left
either.
one in Yugoslavia if I was them, unless they have troops. Maybe they have troops.
Comic-Con, Warsaw is removed, and Comic-Con is in the discard, so they will not be getting. And obviously, we don't have them.
Yeah,
so.
and they won't headline that.
If they put one in
would,
Austria, then yes, sure, let's do that with Sock Gubs coming.
Yeah. You guys are right. We don't need it right now.
It'd be great if.
Yeah,
So
we
I guess
double
I'd like to
space?
space Fidel.
Yeah.
If we can double space, do you want to?
Oh yeah. Well,
We need to take Algeria. We definitely. I would like to take Algeria. Mexico less important. Also, an AR-6 break of Egypt if they don't take Libya, if they get lazy there, is not bad.
Why do we need to take Algeria right now?
Just because de Gaulle's coming.
we don't have to, but what else do we have to do is the thing.
Yeah.
We could
play for
space
Saudi.
instead. Is what
Yes. So we have. Let's assume we double space. We have 4 ops left. I think Algeria is pretty good.
That's true. Yeah.
And then
Algeria and maybe like an Egypt break if they're not in Libya by the last.
If they don't get into Libya, is not crazy. I don't think they're going to leave that open to us. I think they'll just take Libya, in which case an Egypt break is kind of worthless. And then like what we're going to go into Saudi, we can take Mexico early. I don't know if that's great.
We could. Oh yeah, they did have Truman. Okay.
Okay, yeah, they don't want us doing that again. And Truman is free.
Reasonable.
All right, I think it's
Space
fine
time?
with space, right?
Yeah.
Let's just keep flexibility.
Okay, we hit the roll, so we can space again if we want.
If we do space again, which war do we space?
I like giving Korean and spacing AI because Korean can't come back. I also, giving AI also means we don't have access for this Egypt stuff. Okay, well, there we go.
Ooh, that's annoying. Well,
that's annoying. Yeah,
I
that's
guess
a
we
good
can
play.
we can take it back.
We can take it back, and they're going to get Algeria now.
Yeah.
I think we still got to take France back, right?
Oh, you got to take it
Yeah,
back.
there's no and we now have to deal with Italy too.
Interesting that they headlined Asia. I guess they might have been domed in Asia otherwise if they didn't have this
Yeah,
one.
that's annoying. We probably should have thought about that, but can't be helped because now we have to get another one into France and we have to get a 4th into Italy with Sock Gubs coming. Heck, they could have Sock Gubs now and just event it, which would be annoying.
Yeah, but We don't have to space technically if we
I don't
keep
like
getting
space.
special.
Yeah, no, now I want our
I,
ops.
I prefer 2 ops over a space attempt.
It's not
Yeah.
2 free ops though, right? It's 2
Yeah,
maybe
it's
painful ops.
basically like if you think of Korea as like 2/3 of a VP plus 1/3 of an op, so it's basically
Yeah.
2 ops for 1. So maybe you think of it as 1 op even, but I typically like 1 op over a space attempt.
Yeah, and if we don't lose the war, I love the idea of opening up jamming South Korea later in the game.
You got to add the 50% chance that we get 2 VPs though from space.
Oh yes, that is true. I do like that we will definitely have well, almost certainly have double space next turn. CIA. Okay.
I think we will definitely have double space next turn, right? They haven't spaced at all yet.
They haven't spaced at all. I don't think
Oh, they guess they could space now.
they could space something like special or NATO.
Or defectors if they're playing like
No,
I don't know.
I think you hold defectors at this point.
That's true, yeah.
I'd be happy. I'd be very happy to see them space defectors. Okay. How's
They
the
just play
Algeria?
defectors.
No. Okay. Well, now I think we got it. We just take Algeria, right?
Yes, I think so.
Right.
Why did they?
I do want to think about their hand a bit at some point. I don't know if we have to do it now, but not holding defectors is interesting.
Maybe they have CIA. CIA.
I think
would have been a
I think they have
disaster for
CIA.
them.
They might like. I could very very easily, 5-year plan gone. I could very easily see not wanting to give CIA an advance if you still
Yeah.
there.
So yeah, let's think about what do they want to hold? What would they be holding?
I think it's CIA.
CIA's obvious.
UN maybe? Did they have no good cards to UN?
Well, check their hand. What did they play this turn?
Yeah, nothing good to use with UN. So maybe they want to hold.
But yeah, UN would make sense.
They would have used IP war if they had it.
NATO
If
potentially.
they had SOCGovs, Olympic, NTB, they would have invented that or used it. Maybe.
Yeah, I think NATO makes sense too, hoping that they draw UN.
Yeah.
Or waiting for us to give special.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. I think they have UN or NATO.
Or CIA.
Or maybe both. Or CIA. Regardless, I think the move here is to give Korean and take Algeria. Right?
Yeah. Are they going to push us in Europe? Are they just waiting until the very last AR to play SOCGovs or
if
something?
they do, then we have 2 ops to respond, and France will be at 3. We have 2 ops to respond.
Yeah.
So,
An alternative is we could go 1 France, 1 Algeria.
My thinking was take Algeria here and then hope they don't have SOCGovs, and we do 1 France, 1 Italy on AR6. But if you think they might jam France now, we can do 1 France,
probably.
1 Algeria. I don't think they would jam France now, but maybe they would. What do you think, Michael?
I think maybe doing 1 France, 1 Italy may be too passive. Maybe just going 2 Algeria is a better play.
I think this is good, and maybe we do 1 France, 1 Italy next turn, next AR.
Yeah, that's what I would think for next turn as well. But I'm wondering whether it might be better to overprotect it right now. But
I think if we overprotect, we
passive.
put at least 1 in Algeria so we can set up relines if they take it.
Right.
All right. So you guys like this better?
I think that's the alternative. I think I like 2 Algeria better, but I think that's what I would consider
I usually
as an
err on
alternative.
the more aggressive side. I'm happy to just go to Algeria.
All right. Let's do this.
It could burn us, but
Yep. Yeah, we're gonna see if they. I mean, if
they
jam
have to
France,
get 1 in Zaire.
Yeah.
Like if they event SOCGovs, are they just gonna like ignore Zaire?
Okay. Hey, we rolled a 4 on Korean War, so U.S. Japan was great. Okay, Korean War gone forever makes me happy. All right, yeah, they need to get into
I think
Zaire.
they'd also want to get another 1 or 2 in Asia to stop the domination.
That's true.
Yeah, we have 1 op stops our domination in Asia. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna jam NATO into France. That seems very dumb. With special
NTB is
unseen.
still around.
Yes,
right?
jamming NTB into France makes sense, but I would have done that last AR before they went into Libya.
I also would not like that. That means leaving Asia. It means leaving Zaire unprotected. Like it means a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
That's not great for them.
Yeah, with CIA not seen, I mean,
Exactly.
Yeah, there's a good chance they have containment here. So
I would guess containment into like Zaire, Vietnam, and Burma or something like that.
yeah, that's pretty good.
Maybe they want to go into Uruguay, but probably not.
are they in Argentina? They are, aren't they?
They are,
Yes,
yeah.
they are. They did not appreciate our realigns. All right, well, this is a pretty even board so far. We got a big VP lead, but they got off decall and destall. We're ahead in space. We're ahead in Asia. Ahead in Europe. This is not bad. That's annoying. All right, well, good for them. Sorry, guys.
I mean, there are worse things. I mean, we can
Oh,
just
what did they
repair.
do?
They
Why'd they
vented
take from Turkey?
Yeah, they could have. So I guess now we're doing just this, right?
Yeah, but why did they do it like this? Why did they take from Turkey? I don't get that.
No, they.
Why would they take from Turkey just to cut the
No,
access
I'm
off?
sorry. No. I'm crazy. Never mind.
Yeah, they took.
I'm surprised they took from Italy instead of West Germany.
Yeah, because we can.
Right.
Yeah, we can respond to that with 2 ops. So I think it's this, and we just hope that they don't draw Suez or Sakov next turn, right? I mean, this is it. This is what we're doing, right?
Yeah, I like
think
it.
so.
I like it.
Yeah. We don't really have a choice.
Okay, and they miss on war. Okay, we get IP war and NTB, which is nice. They get CIA. We get UN. Okay, this is nice. This is pretty nice. We get a nice card to discard with blockade if we don't get purged. If we do get purged, this is a nightmare. We're gonna have to UN decall, blockade, discard, NTB, and miss an AR. That would be a disaster. All right, what is our headline, guys?
Let's make sure we understand what cards they have first. They've got Comic-Con, NATO.
Not Comic-Con, not
Containment.
necessarily.
Yes, they have.
Oh, it's Comic-Con?
CIA, yeah.
Oh,
CIA
Comic-Con already went
special.
out.
CIA special containment, NATO, and Olympics is what I have them as having.
Yep, I think that's right.
Okay. And 3 unknowns.
And 3
Yes.
unknowns.
Okay. So what is their headline?
So we could.
They don't have a headline, do they?
I think it's so we could headline IP war.
IP war or NORAD?
We know. Well, no. I mean, we not necessarily eventing IP war if they're given CIA. So yeah, maybe maybe IP war is not great.
There's no way they're not going to give CIA here, right?
Yeah, that'd be really weird for them not to give CIA. So you want to go NORAD?
I prefer NORAD.
Okay, yeah, we don't have a lot. I mean, South Korea is always good. Okay, you want to go NORAD?
Yeah,
I
let's
think
do,
we
let's
hold
do
on
it.
to IP war.
I mean, IP war maybe scares them from going into India or something.
Okay,
Well, that's unfortunate.
all
But
right.
they're still probably going to give up CIA rather than flipping.
Yeah, if they flip France with NATO, then we get a coup of Angola, and they have to hold on to CIA.
And they make special unplayable, which is in their hand.
Well, they will take 2 out of UK, and then they'll immediately.
Well, no,
play
because they're going to
special.
immediately use
Yeah, they
NORAD.
want to take France.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
They're going to use a 4-up if they want to take France.
Yeah, so this is.
They'll probably just
Because
do
they
this and
coup
then
with special. They're going to coup with special,
okay,
yeah.
They're just going to coup. Yeah.
and they're going to hold CIA.
Yeah, they're holding
Okay.
CIA. Okay.
That's crazy. All right.
I
They've got,
mean, yeah,
they've got no
CIA
way
is-
to get rid of it right now.
CIA is real bad for them to give up. Okay, well, now
Do we want to take Europe down back?
Yes, absolutely.
I think we need our big card here. I don't like it.
Yeah,
Well,
it's the only way to get Europe down
You could
back.
do UN socialist. No, you can't do that. You got to do
Yeah.
blockade with socialist.
Yeah.
So you could do. I mean, you only need. Yeah, I guess we need a 2-up. Well, we need more than a 2-up. So
We
I
need-
think it's
yeah,
got to be
2
NTB,
here.
right?
And then UK doesn't matter
One to
anymore.
Canada.
Canada does, so it's that.
Canada. There's no Europe attack cards left, so I think we're sad if they have ABM or
Yes,
something.
if they
Flip Europe,
jam,
but
yes, they could jam something, but that's it. That's all they have. And then is there a
um,
fourth that makes sense somewhere? Is overprotect Italy?
this, I don't know if we.
I really don't like two in Italy, but
I do think we need one more Italy because they've got NATO
Okay,
and they can play it now.
yeah,
yeah, that's fine. We're equally as screwed if they jam
yes,
France, but
yeah. France is harder to take, I guess, but
yeah, maybe they're less inclined to do
yeah.
that. I don't
All right, I think this is good. Let's do this.
know. Okay, I like that we have an active NORAD. It's nice.
Yeah. They also, I don't think they're going to want to jam France. I think that they would much rather fill up South America,
Yeah,
Panama, although they have the ops to do that too. So,
we have like basically no more ops to play.
yeah, we have a one op. We have two one op plays. We have to event IP war. UN is a one op.
We have 3 1-up plays, and I think that's it.
Yeah.
You can always do UN with Deco, even though I think you're right. It's better to space Deco and use UN for the one op.
Yeah, missing an AR
Yeah.
is not great. Especially because they have
Well,
I really do
you
want
also
those two
missed the
space
space attempt.
yeah, they have containment. So we will definitely be getting it.
So maybe we save. No, I guess that wouldn't work. I was thinking save blockading Deco, but that's not really going to work.
Interesting.
Okay. Well, you want to just take a one op play here and take Malaysia?
Or do we think they're going to flip Pakistan? I guess they wouldn't with us having the war. That would be silly.
We have the war and they have CIA. That would be
Yeah.
extremely reckless.
Do we take Malaysia or Vietnam?
Well, we could take Vietnam.
Well, let's think. If they take, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll have to take Taiwan as well as Philippines if we don't get Vietnam.
Yeah.
So maybe we just take Vietnam right now.
Yeah, that's fine. You want to take it with Romania? I think we take it with Romanian. Leave the UN.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't think that hurts us in Europe.
Yeah, Romanian is.
I think-
Well, that's an unknown card.
Romanian
but
is
it doesn't.
unknown. Is UN known?
This is blockade now. Oh, Sakov's is unknown too.
Yeah, just Romania's fine.
Do we want
I guess we could use UN intervention for ops because they know we have blockade.
Yeah, I think we're definitely using UN for ops.
So this actually doesn't. This just reveals we have a 3-op that we want to discard. Although the only 3-op we'd want to discard is Sakov's, so it doesn't really matter.
I don't think it matters.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's fine. Let's just do this. All right. If they want to flip Pakistan, and that doesn't give them Dom, it only stops Dom, knowing we have the war,
And that we want to event the war.
and that they have CIA.
And that we can also just take Taiwan and get Dom back.
Yeah. Well, guys.
We've been taking chances this entire game. That's the first time we actually got burned on it, but that's okay.
Okay. Well, now
we can't get Dom back unless we want to give up the mill-ops, which I don't
1, 2,
think
3,
we should.
4, 5 to their 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need to take 2 countries. And I think we want to use IP war for the event. So
let's just use Romania and Malaysia.
Well,
I mean, I don't think we want to get surrounded in Thailand.
You're afraid they're going to use
it's
a 2-op?
cheaper for them too now that they've got Vietnam in effect.
Yeah, they just grab it if we don't take it now.
They could also.
I mean, we need to keep Asia Dom alive long term, even if we can't do it right now.
Are we at all concerned that they will, now with Vietnam in effect, put NATO into Thailand, even though it's overprotected? Because they could put a 5-op NATO into Thailand, make it to 4-4. Then we have to put IP war in there to make it 6-4, and then they can flip it over with China.
Yeah,
That would be really bad.
I don't think we can play that scared.
Okay.
that's so expensive for them. And then they're holding CIA without China.
Yeah,
with
no,
great
that's true.
sales
You're
coming.
right. Okay. Taking Malaysia. Okay, all right. I'm fine taking Malaysia if you want to do that. You want to just do this, or maybe we should just use
Yes.
blockade for it because they know about
Either
blockade.
one.
I
Now they
think
know
this-
we have blockade. Yeah,
this
so
is
let's
fine.
do
Let's
blockade.
just do this. This is fine. They have Asia, then they have it. We're annoyingly not taking Mexico now.
Yeah, ideally we save Romania for last for containment,
Yeah.
That's
but I don't
true.
know if we're going to have that luxury.
Well, yeah, and that's the other thing is I don't want to do the war without I don't want to do the war before we get another one in Pakistan. But I don't think we don't have a choice. We don't have a choice.
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna get another one in Pakistan.
Nope.
We're gonna have to trust that they won't give a China with CIA in hand.
Yes, that is correct. I want to get another one in France. I want to get another one in Pakistan. We need to get two in Mexico. We're just not going to get what we want sometimes.
I don't think another one in France even helps, given that without another one in Italy.
Well, France is.
Oh, you're saying because of ABM?
France is just eminently jammable.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
At this point. But I mean, if I were them, I would want to take Zaire, Chile, Argentina over jamming France. But
I'd be filling up the open battlegrounds
yes,
if I were them.
yes. That's...
Just keep it simple. That's such a good play. Such good.
I mean, with
value
CIA
for
in hand
bucks.
especially, which presumably they do want to give at some point.
Yeah, they can't get rid of it with UN. They can't get rid of it with NTB.
Okay, I wonder if they use their Vietnam bonus here. Oh, they're going to take Philippines. Okay. All right. Well,
Okay,
I
well.
think we're spacing now, right?
Space. Yeah, I think we go to space.
Yeah,
We can't win the
space,
Asia
space,
Dawn
space.
battleground.
Okay, another successful space roll.
Possibly IP war in retrospect would have been better before they touched Burma, but at least this gives our hand more flexibility.
Yeah, if we roll a 4 on IP war, then we can be sad about that.
I don't know if they'll take Burma here. They have enough battlegrounds now. And they do need to spread in the rest of the world.
Yeah,
I'm personally never opposed to taking 2 ops versus rolling for 2 VPs. I mean, it's worth a 3 VP, so it's probably better as the event, but
we get the 2 VPs for free.
Yeah, so it's yeah, I'm saying 3 VPs on average because you got 50-50 on the war.
All right. You're going to jam something, or you're just going to fill South America? Yeah, I think this is the right play for them. Okay. IP war
All right,
event?
let's just do IP war in India.
Yep. Okay. IP war. There it is. Okay, we miss.
Shame.
Okay, and then this is going
Now
to
we
be
get containment.
So we will have, unless they want to give China here, but I don't think that's what we're going to
That would be a little bit ridiculous. Do we just take 2 Mexico?
So it's 2 Mexico or one Pakistan and 1 France is also not crazy. It's it's a little passive. Not taking Mexico obviously is helpful. Is a disaster if they get libs, but if they get junta, it means they can't lower DEFCON with junta. If we don't take Mexico.
It's true.
So if they have junta and we have headline something like CRGs, they can't lower DEFCON and then fix. And also, they could do something with containment that makes us fix it. That makes us fix. But. All right, we're gonna carry a 10 VP lead into turn 4, which is really nice. But things could even out in a hurry. Oh, you got enough battlegrounds, Michael?
Yes.
Yeah, so give them Chile.
So I've got it 9 to 11 in their favor, I think.
Yeah.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, they've got 11. We've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 11. That's not bad. US is usually behind.
Yeah, they got a well, 12,
Especially after
12 when they
decall
take Chile, right?
and decall.
Yes.
Thing is, both Europe and Asia are kind of on a nice edge. If we get a strong turn 4 hand, we could dominate both Like we could win very soon if things go perfectly, or they could get control on all the New World, and
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. If Europe comes turn 4, and I don't know, we're gonna have to, CRGs would be so nice. Okay, containment. It's just got to fill up Chile, right? Nope, they're gonna do that. All right, well, we got to repair that.
Yeah.
yeah, that's fine. Remember, we have NORAD coming too.
Yep. Okay.
They're holding CIA and NATO. Wait,
No,
No,
they
just
gave us
CIA.
NATO. They gave us
they
NATO.
gave us NATO to fight. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say that can't be. They didn't play China. Okay, perfect.
Okay, brush is nice. Bear trap is nice. Makes them hold CIA.
Che is free.
Chase free. I think it's bear trap, isn't it?
Yeah.
Keep-
What
keep-
would you use? I guess brush is Argentina.
Brush is Argentina.
I like bear trap just to make them hold it again.
Yeah.
Give them hand management problems.
Yeah. Nothing. Yeah.
We speaking of hand management problems. I don't know. Ours isn't so bad.
We have to space libs, but Chase.
Yeah, and
free.
then hopefully you might be double space if you miss. If not, you're
Yeah.
gonna have to play South Africa probably.
Yeah. Which
Or
is
I guess you
annoying,
could
but-
hold it.
You could hold
You
it.
could
Yeah.
hold Salt.
Yeah, I would. I'd love.
Brush
the
could be
idea of-
Panama
Well,
or,
it's bear
or
trap,
Argentina.
right? It's bear trap.
Yeah, I think it's got to be bear trap.
This would normally be a good salt hand, but I don't want to give them an out for CIA.
Yeah, and there's nothing good to get. At the
No,
moment.
definitely not.
We could salt for. Yeah, I mean, if they find another way to get rid of CIA, then sure.
We could salt for brush.
Yeah, we could salt
But-
for brush once we play it. Salt also opens us up to a big old coup on Thailand. The other thing, guys, the other thing we need to worry about, and I wasn't thinking about, is a flip of Pakistan with China. If they get out and we coup. But again, I guess if they want to use China to flip Pakistan, well, sorry guys, we lost 2 VPs by not taking Mexico.
That's okay. We needed to take West Germany.
Yeah, West Germany was priority.
Yeah.
So a coup.
That's annoying. All right. So yeah, we're just gonna coup here, right? Latin American death squads into. You want to go Nigeria? You want to go Zaire? Nigeria seems better if we roll a 1 or a 2.
I think Nigeria is better if we're gonna use a 2-op, especially.
Yeah, I think a 2-up coup here is good, right?
Yeah, Nigeria's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and we get our NORAD op. Do you want to protect Pakistan from a flip? Do you want to break South Korea? Or something else?
What if we break Vietnam? Is that annoying?
I think any of those are fine. I guess if they don't respond for whatever reason, I'd probably rather take Vietnam than try to do anything in South Korea.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. We can do this. Would you rather? What about South Africa? Do you care about that?
No, we may have to play South Africa.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, that's fine.
I don't know that I want to.
All right, let's do this.
What is our brush war target? Is it Argentina? I guess.
At this point, I think
I guess it's Argentina right away.
With Central scored, I think it's Argentina. They may do the 3 Uruguay thing. They don't have mill ops and they'll want to get them. So,
That means we should brush Argentina sooner rather than later if we're worried about it.
Oh,
Yeah,
Uruguay
absolutely.
if they don't go into Uruguay, I think we should brush it on next AR.
So we're gonna have a lot of
I bet this
ops
is,
this turn.
no. Okay. All right.
Yeah, let's go for Argentina.
I think we brush now, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. It's a nice roll.
Wonderful.
All right. If they don't have ABM, then they should be taking Chile here.
What do people think about flipping Angola? Is that too much like maybe they're gonna overprotect it here? No. I kind of. Is
So
flipping
flipping.
Angola too crazy?
Uh, well, the problem is we're probably giving South African. Um,
I don't see what we can. Oh, you mean like next turn? Because we can hold it this turn, right?
yeah, I guess we could. Um, the other thing is all right, we need to worry about potential even realigns here. Um, so I don't know. A flip of Angola is an immediate threat. They have to respond to that. They have to flip back, or if they don't want to flip back, they have to take Zaire. Um, now the other thing
It's
I
is,
the
think if we're
like.
gonna do a flip, I'd rather flip like Laos or
does this
Vietnam.
give us Dom? It does not. Um,
But Justin, what you said, I agree. I'm a little bit concerned about a realign. I think maybe we put one into Chile.
okay. Um,
Maybe we hold our 3 for something else because I don't see anything special to do with a one-op here.
well, our only two is Cambridge.
Give him Cambridge.
Cambridge says, yeah. What do you think? What do you think, Ryan?
Um. I guess the Chile break is fine.
Yeah,
I don't
Chile.
know.
Yeah.
I would have probably done the Angola flip, but
We could
Chile
also
break also.
we could also be more aggressive about it and go 3 Uruguay. That gives them mill ops.
We have so many ways to get into the top half of South America, so many more than they do. I
Yeah.
I
wouldn't do
mean,
that. I don't know.
if you want to do 3, I think it might even be overprotect Argentina because that if they're getting mill ops, that makes sense for them to break Argentina and then push to Uruguay.
Yep.
You want to do
And
Che
otherwise,
Argentina?
you overprotect Argentina, then I guess they go maybe one Colombia, and they try to push it that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Colombia play makes sense for them. And we could do this. You want to do this? It's not sexy.
Or we could just
But
give them Cambridge and just break Chile. Like that was what Michael was saying. I don't know if we haven't played like we have a scoring. I don't know if
yeah.
we're
Okay. I'm fine with this. You want to just do this? What do you guys think? You want to just do this?
I want to do either that or Shea and overprotect Argentina. Those are my 2 choices.
All right, Ryan. Do you like this better, or do you like the Che play better?
I like keeping the 3 up in case we can flip Angola later. I do like want
Okay.
the third battleground in Africa,
Yeah.
so
All right.
I
Let's
think
do
I
this.
saw it for this.
Kitchen also just became active. That was not the time to event it, but I'd love to get Kitchen off if we can. If it's still active next AR, maybe that's our next play.
Yeah, if it's
We're
not
up by
active,
2 battlegrounds
then I
right now.
really
So if they
like.
take
If it's not active, what did you say, Michael? You like the Angola
Said if
flip?
it's not active, then I really like Ryan's play of flipping Angola.
Yep. Okay.
even if they take Chile back, it's still active. They need to do that and disrupt another battleground. I think.
Yes, it was
Yeah, they
active
need to
before that.
Chile and South Africa.
Yes. Chile and South
Yeah.
Africa stops it.
Although if they take South Africa, the Angola flip is meaningfully worse.
Yeah.
Yes, it does become a little more problematic.
Yeah, if we flip Angola, they might go 1 Zaire, 2 South Africa. Then we got to take Botswana.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
That gets us done then.
Yep.
2 Botswana, 1 more Angola is actually
Yep.
pretty strong, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Well, they have a scoring. Okay. Well, we're not jamming them in Chile. Do you want to just play Kitchen here?
I'm fine with that.
I'm fine just getting Kitchen off, take our 2 VPs.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
We're threatening victory points, which is nice.
Okay, they got that one too. That's 2 for them. I'm just gonna get those points right back. Space here.
I like space.
Sure, let's space. Then it gives us
All
two out plays at the end of the turn.
So Libs is we cannot give Libs unless we take Mexico. So I think Libs is worse for us than South Africa, and even with Africa unscored. Do we agree? We agree on that. I think we're gonna just hold the other
Well,
one.
Yeah. Maybe we
I think
failed
we're going to
space.
hold, but we don't.
Yeah, I think we'll do this. Okay, we do miss, so we can
So
now.
we could
Well,
space the other
we
one.
could maybe space both.
Yeah, maybe we
Hold
space
salt.
both and
Hold salt,
and hang on to
exactly.
salt. I like the idea of holding salt. Okay. I mean, you want to space again?
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems fine. We can maybe get peak.
We get that one. That was nice. Okay, I mean that's probably our best possible outcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they
Miss the
can't.
first.
They can't.
So what do we do with Che? We could flip Angola. We could take Peru.
Oh boy, giving China
Wow.
the CIA in hand, and they are going to do.
Wow. Interesting.
Okay.
Okay, well we have to take that back.
Yeah, and then you got one up for something else. It may just be 3 in Argentina because that's probably the coup target, right?
Yeah, unless you want to go 2 Argentina and 1 Uruguay and make that threat.
Ooh, yeah, that's interesting too.
Clearly 2 there, and then it's.
Not if we do that, please do the event first.
Oh,
So wait a
I've already done the
second.
event. I've already done the
Oh,
event.
okay.
Yeah, I already
Just
finished.
making sure.
That would be embarrassing.
Yes.
So if we go 1 Uruguay, let's think about it. And then they're going to headline, they're not going to headline, but they're going to play CIA AR1, right?
Yep.
So we coup, and then they do a one-up coup of Uruguay.
Yeah, so they would need a 5 to get in there and a 4 to knock us out.
Yeah, but if we don't go to Uruguay, they're going to Uruguay next turn.
I feel like they will. Yeah, because that both
Yeah,
threatens
they'll
Argentina.
definitely go hard to Uruguay.
And
They'll
it
go
attacks
hard
Brazil.
on as soon as they can.
I like this. I like this.
Just
What do you
Yeah,
guys
because
okay
I
with
don't think I don't think we really actually have to overprotect Argentina because they're likely to play CIA unless they get something like Brezhnev and they can space it.
All right, you guys want to do this?
sure.
All right.
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right.
We're holding salt, which I always love to do.
Okay. CRGs is mean.
Missile, we'll get to see what they play, so it'll probably be
makes them hold
safe.
CIA again, unless they have NTB. NTB is gone.
NTB is gone. Yeah.
It should be completely safe too because we're going to see their
Yep,
their
we're gonna
headline, and
see
I
their
doubt they
headline.
drop DEFCON intentionally. What is the second card they've got? Is it 5-year plan? You think?
Yeah, they spaced.
Because they
Camp
played China
Yeah.
to hold 2.
They spaced
I mean,
Camp David.
Yeah, that's
So,
not terrible.
Yeah, Camp
I mean, you wouldn't
David's
want to
definitely
play
annoying,
that.
but it's not a disaster. I would have really liked to have
Right.
Camp David.
I don't know what else they would have. It can't be like Duck or something like that, or they would have just spaced that instead.
Right.
Maybe it's like
I mean,
OAS.
5-year plan could be it. OAS would have been terrible for them to give. You're right.
So Muslims is not free, but we lose the one in Iraq. That I mean, we probably still just want to space that, but we could play it if we need to.
Yeah.
Flower Power, Korean War is gone. IP War and Brush are gone. AI is still around. Flower Power is not terrible. CRGs is a really nice event, but I mean,
Especially if we think they're going to give CIA. It's very painful for them. But
yeah, but
what is missile envy likely to
That's
hit?
yeah, that's
So
a problem.
the 4
With
ops.
Muslim and Flower in our hand, maybe missile is not that great.
The only 4 ops left are Purge, ABM, and We Will Bury You.
Yeah, yes, obviously any of those would be fantastic to get.
Although, other than We Will Bury You, they would probably just headline.
But even if
Right?
they give us a U.S. event, they can't get rid of CIA again. It just causes problems. And they've obviously got another bad USA card in hand, unless it's 5-year plan. But they probably got another very bad USA card in hand
Yeah, maybe
because they kept 2 last time, and then they played China.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if they have 5-year plan Europe or something, like missile envy means they have to give us Europe.
That's true. That is true.
I mean, I guess they could have had something like Usuri or Nixon as well.
If they would have played, maybe not Usuri. Nixon, I feel maybe not. 13 victory
Okay.
points.
Well,
Whoa.
we can't headline Missile into that, right?
No, that's too dangerous
with Duck
because
around.
Duck is out
We
there, right?
cannot,
Yeah, no,
headline
you
Missile Envy
can't.
into that. So I think
It's got to be
it's just CRGs.
Colonials, right?
Yeah, it's got. Or let's see. Do we want to play South America for any reason?
So we could headline South America for nothing, but Colonials is such a huge threat. I don't think they're cooing Uruguay.
Yeah, we should probably be able to get to Brazil because they're going to respond.
And if they,
Yeah,
if
I
they-
think Colonials is the play.
And if they coup Uruguay and like get a huge roll, like we can either take advantage in Africa or we can just dump the scoring then, if we really want.
Right.
I think CRGs is good. And then
I don't.
We need to take Dom in Africa, I think, to make the threat complete. So we need to take
Yes.
a non-battle
Yes.
group.
Yes.
yeah, which one do you like? Cameroon,
Cameroon.
Cameroon is good.
and then one in Southeast Asia. You want to go Laos,
I
or
think
do you want to
Laos
just take
good.
another? Do you want to take another one in Africa?
Or push, I think it's either South Africa or
I'm fine, South Africa. You want to do this?
Yeah, that's good. That's
All right,
better
all right,
actually.
let's do this.
okay. What is Pope status? How is Poland?
Poland is at 6, but Warsaw's gone. I mean, you know me. I want to event it.
Got an active NORAD too. We could
Yeah.
be getting clogged, but
I would have thought you would have quagmired. Maybe not, but
why do
Quagmired
they play
over.
CMC?
It's just a weird. That's a weird play.
are we
I mean,
100% sure they have CIA? They do, right?
Could we both miss it for some reason? Double check. That would be embarrassing.
Do they have Europe and they want us to? I don't know, but we're gonna double check. Yeah, they have it. They have it.
I guess they're worried about, like, they feel they're far behind and they just like feel like they have to, you know.
Well, I can understand on like turn 3, they felt they were behind and they took a risk, and they didn't have a choice on turn 4. And but I don't know about turn 5.
What are you gonna do? Okay,
Ooh, interesting.
Oh, that's interesting.
so okay.
I
what
say do
about this?
Wait, where'd the other 3 ops go?
South Africa to take back Dom, or well, no, South Africa's not as good. Maybe we just flip one of these, and go one Brazil.
Or do we coup Colombia?
Could coup Colombia.
We've got to take 2 out of Europe to coup Colombia, unfortunately.
Yeah, we can't. Do
Oh,
that.
that's a good point.
I think
We only have 1 in Turkey.
I think we're fine giving up Venezuela as long as we can get Brazil.
I mean, we have the scoring right now, right?
That's true. Venezuela gives them Dom.
This means, I mean,
we could just dump the score.
this is a draw in South America, which is
Yeah.
maybe fine. But if we get Dom in South America this turn, we could win the game.
Yeah, but how are we getting domination in South America?
I mean, if we outroll them in Colombia, we could potentially get Venezuela and Brazil.
but you can't coup Colombia.
Yeah, we would have to take 2 out of West Germany.
Yeah, Europe's still out there.
Yeah.
So we
You can't take 2 out of West Germany right now.
So, all right, guys. So we could go one. I like using a 4-op here. So we could dump the scoring and just say forget about it. We could flip one of these and put one in Brazil. We could take South Africa and put one in Brazil.
I want to put 2 in Brazil, 1 in South Africa, 1 in Turkey.
Okay, so you want to forget about Africa for the moment. All right. So this.
But
Yeah, I want to
should
be
we
able
consider-
to coup if we need to. I mean,
should
we're
we
going to
consider
want to
2
coup
Brazil,
at some
2
point this
Peru?
turn. You could.
2 Peru is interesting. We do need to get one in Turkey at some point.
Yeah.
I don't.
We don't have to play flour right now. We could just use salt.
That's true.
I mean, if
do we
Or
wanna,
you're looking at Uruguay.
Yeah, I was wondering if Uruguay does temporarily give us Dom.
They're taking Venezuela for sure, though, right?
Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter.
We go to Brazil, they're going to Venezuela.
Yep. If we do this,
It blocks them from taking Uruguay, but I guess they're not going to do that anyway because they're going to take Venezuela. Yeah.
Yeah, but once we score it, I don't think they're going to care about it.
Yeah.
You're not.
No.
I really want to fight for South America. Maybe that's too greedy, but
I just don't know how we're going to do that. You're going to have to start cooing, and
I like
it's
the
a
one.
lot of
cooing Colombia makes sense, but
Yeah, I like the one in Turkey. We have to do it anyway. We could do that. We could do two, and we could do this, and then we could do one in. You said South Africa, so we could do this, and then they're going to take Venezuela. Then we can coup Colombia, take out of Turkey. We do that with missile envy, and then maybe threaten realigns or whatever. See what they do, or we can just dump the scoring when they take Venezuela and focus on Africa.
I think we just focus on Europe and Africa.
All right,
Okay.
I like this. Let's do
But
this.
let's use
That's
salt.
fine.
Let's
Okay, fine.
just use salt and do 2 Brazil, 1 Turkey,
Okay,
and we save flour for later.
okay, that's fine. All right, we're gonna not event salt anyway.
And the plan is just to dump South America, call it a draw.
Okay, let's do this.
'Cause we can take South Africa, or if they get it, we can flip either Angola or Zaire. They can't overprotect everything and take South Africa. And they're going to still have to worry about NORAD.
If we can strong flip Angola or Zaire, that would be nice. Like with a 4-up.
Yeah,
So
maybe
that-
that's the plan. Maybe flour is that way. You just you flip it and overprotect it.
Because if we take South Africa, they're going to take Botswana and maybe overprotect Angola, and then
Right.
Okay. Yeah, we need them not to have ABM here and flip Brazil. That's what we need for them to just not have ABM. But CMC is a very weird headline if they had ABM. Because I would have headlined ABM, let DEF CON go to floor, and then given CIA. If I
They
I'm going to
headline-
headline
if they-
ABM,
if they
flip
pl-
France, and then given CIA.
If they play ABM, they're going to lose one of their African battlegrounds because we get the NORAD.
That's true. That's true. So we might give up a dom there, but yeah, ABM.
I just don't see them using ABM here.
Okay, OPEC. This is just going to take Venezuela and what? Overprotect something? Nope, they're going to go to South Africa. Okay, I think it's dump scoring time, unless you guys really want to flip now, and we don't think South America will get worse.
I want to dump scoring because I still want to space Muslims later in the turn.
We might not have the opportunity to flip if we dump the scoring. I guess if they, what is the situation where we're sad that we didn't dump the scoring now? They have ABM. Is that it?
So what? They overprotect Zaire and Angola and take South Africa.
Or just overprotect
Yeah,
and
if
put
they,
one
yeah.
in South Africa?
So this gives us dom. Now, if we do this, then they will coup Cameroon, and then Zaire becomes realignable, and we're probably dumping the scoring then, or maybe cooing back.
No, we're probably cooing back
yeah.
if they do that.
We're just
Or
at this
placing.
point. If we do this, we're also kind of out. We would have to give China if they did something like jam Brazil.
We're not giving China.
Yeah, I don't think we're doing that because. So
Maybe we just score now. There's a very real risk of running out of steam. Although we have to accept that if we score, we might not be able to get Africa.
I like the idea. We are up 14 VPs. I like getting the scoring out and then seeing what happens in Africa later. I'm fine with getting the scoring out.
Let's score it.
Okay.
Okay, well, that's a scoring for them. 3.
Now
okay.
I would like to flip something in Africa.
Yeah, now I think flip.
Okay, well let's flip Zaire then.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and use flour and use a hard flip.
Yeah, I think this is good. Let's do this.
We don't have mill ups yet, right? We still need to coup.
Yes, we still need a coup.
But presumably they'll coup in Africa now at some
Yeah,
point.
a Cameroon
They need
coup
mill ups too.
makes a ton of sense here for them. And then we can coup it with Missile Envy.
You know what you could do? This may be crazy, but maybe you use Muslims and you flip Angola.
With Middle East scored, yeah, that's that. Yeah, that's
You just say
possible.
we don't care about Mideast. But it's such a good space card too. We do need to
Yeah,
get to that
I
discard.
love the
So
idea of potentially getting 3 VPs there.
yeah, 3
Yeah,
VPs plus the discard. So that's probably not best.
I'd rather space. I think obviously there's a risk that they coup and they flip and then, but
OAS. Wow.
that probably was their hold card.
Yeah, that may
Well,
have
that's
been.
annoying.
Ooh, they
An
rolled big.
annoyingly high
So
roll.
maybe we don't. Maybe we don't coup. Maybe we just take Zimbabwe.
Yeah, I think we got to take Zimbabwe. All right. Well, what do we want to do with OAS?
Maybe one Venezuela, one Panama.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna. With yeah,
We're not
We
going to
don't have a
spend
three
ops
op
there,
to
but
flip.
yeah. So, do you want to go Missile Envy? Do you want to go Willie here and go one Zimbabwe, one West Germany? Because we are giving Willie, we can't space it.
yes.
I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
The alternative is we could hold it.
Could hold it.
Missile's the better hold, I think.
I'd rather try and hold Missile Envy if we can.
Okay. Yeah, that seems reasonable.
I mean, especially with the headline reveal.
Yeah, I
If
think
we
we're
hold
gonna.
Missile Envy, Justin, that means Pope is our coup card. You realize
No,
that, right?
yeah, no, that's the
Right.
thing. Like we could also coup with Brezhnev on AR7.
That's true,
But yeah,
that makes us very vulnerable to a jam.
I really like the Pope. Europe is unscored. Poland's at 6. NORAD's in effect. Europe is Warsaw's gone. So yeah, I think I would rather coup with Missile and event the Pope, but we'll see what they do.
There are a lot of good 4-ops left. If we draw a duck and cover, Missile Envy, and Missile Envy gets them trapped, can keep them trapped with CIA.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Exactly.
niceness about holding Missile Envy.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
I like that blue list of yours is
Yeah, the deck is
Longer.
pretty blue.
longer than the red list.
There's a couple scary stuff left on the red. The Gunman, Fidel, Quagmire, but
Yeah, this will be a coup of Zimbabwe. Jeez.
oh no.
Okay, well, now that Muslim flip is not looking so crazy
That's true.
because we are not getting into we need it.
What does it look like with the 2-op coup of Cameroon? It's pretty bad, right?
We need a 5.
Yeah.
I at this point I think I like using Muslim, give up Iran, and flip over Angola to save Zaire. Event the Pope and coup with Brezhnev on AR7. That's what I like.
It doesn't get us Dom back, which is if they have the scoring now. I mean, I guess it's
That's
still like
4. That's still a
4,
nice 4
yeah.
for us. That's basically a Dom.
this is painful, but I think it's probably right.
Michael, what do you think? I like this was your idea. I like this play.
I think we kind of need to do it with those rolls that they had.
Yep. I think
Yeah.
this. I like this. Let's do this.
I mean, it's not ideal, but given I don't want to get relined out.
Yeah.
It's basically the equivalent of 2 battlegrounds in Africa, which
Yeah.
is an unscored region. We're saving by doing this.
My fellow Americans,
Yeah. This also, doesn't give us Dom, but it also makes it much harder for them to get Dom. They need a big coup. And
I also don't think they're in a position to take Iran right now. Like looking at Venezuela, Panama, what they've been having to play. There's a chance we might be able to take it back next turn anyway.
Yeah. Other possibility is, I mean, I've been focused on them holding CIA, but if we can get the 20, Europe, Africa, use the China card if you have to for that.
Okay, there goes CIA.
Okay, yeah, they have an out.
Unless we play Missile Envy, but they could have Duck, so we can't do that.
You can't do that.
Did they space?
They have not spaced.
Okay.
I'm fine just eventing the Pope.
Yeah, I'm gonna be gone for just a couple minutes.
I'm fine eventing the Pope now.
I'll be right back.
It means we don't have Milops.
Well, we can get them. We get one Millop with CIA. We can also take a big coup here with Brezhnev or here. We can coup with Brezhnev.
That's true.
You okay?
I don't think I would have at the Pope, but I am fine with it.
I really like it. I really like it with Nora
There's-
in effect.
The only reason I wouldn't event the Pope is because of how much other open battlegrounds there are. Like there's Panama, there's Venezuela, there's Brazil, Iran. But I don't know. It is nice to have the Pope like that,
Yeah.
to have Poland like that. So
I like it. Can we do it?
I'm fine with it.
Ah.
They're obviously going to give us CIA here. I guess we can
Yeah.
get a mill up from that too.
Yes,
So
we can get a Millop from CIA. We can also go into
We
Iran
wanna-
with CIA if we want. No, they did have it.
well, it's a good thing we didn't event Missile.
It's a good thing we had Headline Peak.
I wonder if they kept that on purpose
Yeah.
instead of spacing.
We absolutely did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Do we want to coup with this or just place with this and coup with Brezhnev for the extra mill up?
What do we? Oh, we evented the Pope.
Yeah.
Okay.
and then, yeah, so we can coup if we want. Or we could. I mean, we could go one Iran with this, which is not terrible.
And if we place with this, we're cooing with Brezhnev. Because
Yes.
if we coup with this, we'll probably place with Brezhnev. We could take like Venezuela or something like that.
Yeah. If we place, I assume they will just use the one op to take one of these back.
If we coup with this, we could take Dom in Africa, which would be nice with Brezhnev. Although we give up a victory point for that. And I guess Dom is only like 2 victory points, right? So maybe it's not worth it.
3.
3. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's coup. What about coup Colombia and then use Brezhnev to get domination?
Yeah, that's not bad.
We give up 1 mill up for victory.
Yeah.
Victory point for mill ops, which isn't bad. Yeah.
I'm fine with this.
Yeah, but you're using your ops more effectively instead
I
of
agree.
using Brezhnev on a coup that
Alright.
really doesn't make a lot of sense.
Oh, there we go. That's nice.
Okay, that's problematic for them in the long term. We now have Dom in South America. They will probably take Panama back here.
I think that's what they'll do.
And then Brezhnev can take.
Kind of want to argue for Botswana as our way
Yeah,
to get Dom. I know it's
I
too
like
off.
Botswana.
Definitely Botswana.
I like Botswana. I also like the idea. I mean, Europe is coming, and ABM is out there. I know you guys don't like it, but I like putting one in France, so that we can't have it flipped on us with ABM. Again, because and now with that. With
Interesting.
Turkey
Into a
gone,
realign.
if they flip, so I like this because I don't want to get France flipped with ABM because that gives them Dom. But I guess we have Missile Envy, so if they headline
I don't
ABM,
Which
we
is
need
not
to worry about
definitively not safe to play because we know, well, maybe it's
well,
safe.
if we have headline,
We'll
peak.
have
Yeah.
the headline.
Yeah, we have headline.
There's also
peak.
nothing. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Yeah. It's either this or Iran, right? The other one goes into
Yes,
Iran to get us.
yeah, France or Iran. I guess I lean toward France because Europe has not scored.
Let's get to either Iran, maybe even Panama makes sense too.
Okay.
Justin's right, though. Europe is the only thing that's not
Yeah.
scored.
Europe and Africa are unscored.
Or Africa, that's right.
I don't want to see an ABM headline and then they put 3 into France. We get something meaningless with Missile Envy, and then they put another 2 into France. Like then we're behind. If we overprotect France, then yeah, ABM
They
could
could do
still
the same.
ABM could still put 2 in Italy, but again, then they can't take Italy with missile envy.
Well, then they push in West Germany.
Yes, they could do that, but that's probably an
I
easier
mean,
fight
I mean,
to
we
win.
overprotect
Yeah.
France. They just jam West Germany.
Okay, all right, that's fine. So you want to go Iran here? I like
I
Iran.
prefer
but-
Iran or Panama.
Yeah. All right, let's go Iran. That's fine. We were talking about that. Okay, let's just do this. All right, we gave up 1 VP. Fine.
I mean, they could quag us too, but
Yeah, quag could happen.
Purge is nice.
Purge
Guess
is
it's not
we
gonna
get
happen.
quag.
We get quag. We also get the gunman. And we get Africa.
We should be able to get rid of the gun with that headline. They're never going to catch up to us in this game. I mean, not this turn, but later.
Yeah.
We have time, yeah.
Okay, so
I kind of want to try to push 20 with Africa and Europe. Maybe that's greedy, but
No, absolutely push it if you
yeah.
can.
All
What
right,
is Africa right now for us?
Africa's 6.
So that's 17 if we headline Africa even.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see ABM here.
Missile Envy is still good. There's ABM and Wheelbarrow. You are both out there.
Yeah, ABM. Yeah, I think if it's ABM, I think we need to do missile envy to protect us from having France flipped on us.
So even if they don't have those, we know they have Duck and Cover, but Duck and Cover is actually pretty good for us
if
to
they
get.
give us duck and cover, like that's 3 VPs. Well, I mean, we can threaten to win with
Yeah,
Africa
thank you
and
very
space.
Ask Not, Yusuri are also out there, and Shuttle. I guess Shuttle's the worst, but
Yeah, shuttle's pretty weak right now, but whatever.
Ask Not is obviously great. Because I don't want to give Fidel. I want to give Quagmire. I can't give Lone Gunman. It's going to be an annoying hand.
Yeah, this is a problem hand.
But we can space quag. We can space cultural too, or we could play China and then play cultural.
Yeah, one.
Either
yeah,
way.
I think we maybe play it. Yeah,
Do we
I
still
mean,
have
if you
double
make
space?
that first space,
we have double space.
Yeah, we have double space.
One small. They don't have. They haven't even hit the first one, but one small step is out there.
If we could double space, then we could discard Lone Gunman. Obviously, that's the dream. But
Yes.
Right.
Well, I wouldn't. I actually wouldn't discard Lone Gunman. I'd want to hold it till turn 7 and discard it then.
I guess that's
Okay.
fair.
Right, because we're getting a reshuffle. Yeah, we're definitely getting a reshuffle.
Yeah.
Only
if you got
because we're-
double space, you could play China. Then you could discard Fidel, hold gun.
Yeah, I hold gun.
Yeah, that's
discard
smart,
it till
yeah.
7.
But then
Yeah.
we're doing double space. So, but anyway.
Yeah, our
We're
hope
also
is-
assuming we hit both double spaces, which is
and that they
Right.
don't.
You know,
all-
they
and-
can't
and
have
they
one
don't
small step. yeah.
So what are we hoping to hit with Missile Envy, Ryan? We have ABM. Let's say they headline ABM. We have Purge.
We will bury you.
We're hoping to get. We Will
Is the
Bury
only
You.
other 4-up.
And
The
then,
3-ups are U2 Incident, which is obviously nice.
That's great. You two
Usuri.
instant Comic Con, yeah. Okay.
Usuri, Shuttle, Ask Not. So I think really of those, Shuttle is the only real dud.
Yeah. Usuri is nice. Okay. How I learned. I think we can headline Missile
I mean-
into that. Because we
I think
obviously
so,
can't- We
right?
can headline Gunman into that.
No.
Or we can headline Africa. I mean, if
That's
we
true.
If we headline Missile Envy and they coup Africa, and they do something, they take a 2-up coup in Africa and they flip, say, Zaire, that stops our Dom.
Oh. So, okay, I just saw what they did.
What do you think they're doing with how I learned? Do you think they'll go to 5 and coup? Or they can't coup Italy.
No, they can't. What about just playing Africa right now? So
yeah.
what are their choices? Africa or Purge?
Missile Envy.
Missile Envy is
No, no.
interesting.
Oh, I guess that would go before.
Yeah,
You're right. That
Missile
goes
Envy's
before.
fine. It's safe. But the question is, Missile Envy pulling a dud, they get a coup off in, let's call it, Angola. Then we don't have
Right.
Dom anymore. Zaire is threatened.
And
I think we take
We'd have to score
six.
for even immediately, which would be painful.
Yeah, we would get it.
I
We'd
think
score for one.
we're so close to 20. Let's take our. I
Yeah.
guess I'm thinking take our VPs
Yeah.
and we win with Europe.
Yeah,
We
I-
just
I'm
hang
with
on
you,
to Europe.
yeah.
We got plenty of ops to hang on.
Yeah, I think we take our VPs.
Yep.
Yeah, Europe's the only scoring out there. We've got possibly 2 shots at 3 space VPs also.
Yep.
Either one of those is going to win the game right now.
And I think there's no way they can at this stage without having headlined ABM. There's no way they can avoid Europe. I think.
Yeah, Brush is gone, and they can't even brush anything because of NATO. They can't fight us ops-wise in Europe. No way.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
can't
the
go to 5
EU.
and Q here because of
Yeah.
NATO.
Yeah. Maybe how I learned was just to dodge NORAD. I don't know.
I think we focus this turn on spacing and protecting Europe.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I agree. What's around that? What cards are around that can give them VPs? We will bury you, obviously. What else?
you too.
Yeah, it's just one. UN's gone.
AI war, technically.
Yeah.
It's space.
Has Lands been played?
We
Has what been played?
cooed with it, I believe, on turn
Oh.
4.
Yes.
Yeah,
believe so.
It was played turn 4.
Summit, although that seems unlikely given the current state of the board.
Yeah.
So what is our plan for managing this hand? Hopefully we get to space twice, and then do we give Fidel or China if we get to space twice?
If we make it, I think we give China, then we can discard Fidel, then discard gun on turn 7.
Yeah, I mean, if we hit both, we should win the game.
Right.
If we,
We only really even have to hit one of them to win the game, right? Like we said the
Right.
first one. Yeah.
But let's assume they get VPs somehow. They play We Will Bury You and they get some VPs. So but if we do hit both,
I would have headlined "We Will Bury You" if I had it over how I learned. But
yeah. But if we do hit both, we can. I guess the options are play China, discard Fidel, hold gun, or don't play China, play Fidel, discard gun. Right.
yeah,
And maybe holding gun is actually the safer play, the more conservative, safer play.
Because we get rid of it forever next turn, right?
Right, and I don't see how they can keep us from dumping it to space. I mean, even if they play one small step and make it, that's not going to get them there.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Obviously, yeah, a lot hinges on these space rolls.
I mean, what if they play one small step this turn, space this turn, redraw one small step? I mean,
Redraw.
this is
Yeah.
at this point very contrived, but
Yeah, that would be painful. And then they play Ames and we lose on turn 8.
Yeah, I am concerned. You know, even with headline peak, there is "We Will Bury You" and Junta still out there.
I don't think they have Junta this turn at least. It just seems
Right.
like that would be better than how I learned.
Right.
Maybe
I
not,
mean,
but-
so makes it likely that they will makes it more likely they'll get one of those next turn and be able to stop us from dumping gunmen next turn. I'm a little worried.
Yeah,
Or
and
we
then
can't
on
self-
turn
we can't
8 they draw
self-flag
Ames.
with NORAD in effect. Like we can't self quag, but if otherwise we're giving China.
I mean, thing is, depends on what space. Like, can you open the space track? How far behind are they? They really do
They're
need
at
one
0.
small step twice,
Yes, they're at
right?
0.
They need one small step twice. That's just so unlikely.
I mean, but what I'm saying is headline peak is going to not be helpful for us because the good chance they get degraders next turn and stop us from headlining it then.
Oh,
And
but
then-
no. Yeah, I see what you're saying. If we don't get discard, we're fine.
if we get discard, we're fine. Like we're completely fine.
Yeah, if we don't get discard.
I'm assuming that we miss on one of the rolls or that they have one small step. They're taking
Right,
a
so
long
so
time,
first
but-
first
okay,
space is
oh,
Quag.
Shit, they're jacking it way up. And they're going to realign. Oh, because of
Wow, they're going
Willie.
desperation mode.
Well, that's a 6-1.
Whoa.
How'd they do that?
They rolled a 6-1.
Crazy.
Okay, well,
We put Purge into it, right? They have Europe. They must, or they're worried about we having it, I guess. But I think
No,
we still
no,
should
just
Purge
put
in.
3 in. Just put 3 in. Let them push there.
yeah, that's
We can
right.
always stop them later. Let them push.
Yeah.
Okay, they can't realign. That's right. They use DNC. Okay, yes,
Yeah,
this is
fine.
fine.
Yeah.
If they don't do anything that threatens Europe, we give gunmen. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, let's
we
give
should
gunmen.
we should give gunmen. We should give gunmen.
Just
Yeah, what
get
do
that
we-
out of our
yeah.
hand.
Get it out of the game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That was a crazy play. I guess it makes sense.
It's desperation. They got Europe.
Yeah, that says they have Europe and that they have no chance to.
They can't coup. They can't. Yeah, they're desperate.
Arms race is gone, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Arms is gone.
I mean, they also know we have China.
Yeah.
There's no bad scorings that
so-
we could have.
We can event missile envy now, I think. Yes.
Olympics.
If we want.
Oh, they're going to try and get some BPs. Okay, you want to just give gunmen here? We can space for the win, or we could just give gunmen.
The space race will still
we
be
can
there.
space
I
for
say
the
we
win
give-
later.
I think we just
Yeah.
give gunmen
Yeah.
here, right?
Just give
Yeah,
them gun.
I think once
They're gonna-
we give gunmen,
They're going to
we basically
concede after
drop
they
this
get
game.
gun.
Yeah.
They're just going to concede.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they will see that we have plenty of ops.
If they have Europe, they might have just been scared of us having Europe. It's possible.
Yeah, it's possible. Possible. So if they don't drop DEFCON, let's coup Laos maybe.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Everything works right now. There's nothing bad.
As
You know?
Yeah.
long as we
Yeah.
defend
Oh.
Europe from a jam, we need to
Yeah.
keep. I would like to keep Purge just so we can react to things, or at least the 3-up. 5-year plan probably is
Yeah.
fine.
Well, we've got Purge, we've got China, we've got 5-year plan. I mean, there's no way they can push us. They can't bully us.
Maybe they have "We Will Bury You" and they want to event that. I mean, if they have "We Will Bury You," they could event that and space, and then allow the 5 in Europe.
It's true.
I guess they could try ABM and realign West Germany.
It's at -1. I mean,
They
it
had
worked
ABM,
last
They
time.
would have just headlined it and jammed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
that's
right.
true.
They just jam and
Jam
take.
France.
Jam and take.
Yeah, they would have jammed. We would have headlined Missile Envy. They would have put 2 more in France. We could not have taken France back, and then they would have scored. They definitely do not have ABM.
Yeah. Correct. Yeah, I think it's hopeless for them. I mean, unless they don't have Europe. But boy, that play sure suggested Europe to me.
Yep.
I think even if they don't have Europe, it's still. I guess the board isn't
Yeah.
totally lost. It's just a victory point tracker that's devastating for them. I don't.
You could see a summit event here potentially if they are
It's at what -1 for them?
-1
yeah, maybe.
for them.
Ask not what your
With DEFCON at 4, it's not.